This is nonsense, Chairman. We cannot allow some hostile witness to come here.
I'm chairing this.
You are not chairing. He's the one who is chairing. No. He's telling you what to do.
No.
It is true. You are intimidated by this man.
No.
Just because he's a president, Kenyans needs to know. Duale.
You know, fellow Kenyans, one thing I've realized with these leaders of this Republic of Kenya is that they normally think that they own us. Like there is nothing you can tell them. You cannot say anything. If you try to open your mouth to say anything, then you are in trouble. Whether you are a government official, whether you're not a government, especially those who are those William Ruto's allies, those who are close to William Ruto, they normally think that they'll stay in power forever. Why am I bringing this narrative? I'm bringing this narrative because of what happened today between Aden Duale and the Kibagendi when they were in the committee, the health committee, when they were supposed to talk about the social health, that is the SHA thing that is really affecting Kenyans. That's what I want us to talk about. But before we do that, fellow Kenyans, let me just quickly remind you that if at all you're meeting for the first time, don't forget to click the subscribe button. You can as well like, share, leave me a comment in the comment section, tell me what to think and where you are watching this video from. And also, I talked with my brother today concerning the plan of the burial, because the body had already been taken to mortuary in up country. Ilitolewa city mortuary ikakuwa transferred nyumbani. And when we were talking, you know, the plan and all that, he told me that they already sat down nyumbani and the plan is already there. They want something like 100,000 roughly, but the main thing, kile ambacho ni ya maana sana, is 50,000. So he was like, how can we get this? How can we get this 50,000? And I told him that I don't know, because, you know, sometimes, you know, you are expected to do some things and sometimes people can't understand. That is why, fellow Kenyans, I'm just requesting that if you can stand with me, if I can get people who can help me get how I'm only interested in how I can get this 50. A mortuary bill, I think around 10, I think something like 10, 12,000, and then casket, sanduku, and then gari nitambeba. I think, yeah, mimi nikisha pata I'll be okay. The rest they can now figure out how they can get. But on my side, I'm being told that tutafutie 50,000. So I'm like, 50,000, mimi mwenyewe nitatoa wapi? But I know, guys, that you're going to help me. If I can get that 50,000, I'll really appreciate. So for those who are willing to stand with me, really in part, if we find a way of finishing, because mazishi itakuwa next week. Mazishi ni 25th, so probably I'll be traveling to travel the course of next week, either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Probably latest end of Thursday. So guys, I'm requesting, if you're in a position, you're 100 shillings, you're 200, you're 1,000, you're 2,000. Ama pia ukiamua niambie, Boni, I'll pay for your mortuary bill. Pia nitashukuru sana. Mortuary bill is around, aliambia ikifika next week Friday, because mwili itatolewa Friday, ita run from around 10, 12 there. Kama naweza pata tu mtu aseme hapo nini ndakusimamia hiyo mortuary bill, nitashukuru sana. But all in all, whatever you get, ile kidogo utakuwa nayo, mimi nitashukuru sana. Let us get into the discussion. And as we get into this discussion, I want us to listen, I want us to watch how Kibagendi was very much furious with Aden Duale and the way this thing of exchange of blows, the spark happened. Let us watch this.
Kibagendi. We are this.
He's the one who should behave himself. He's the one who should behave himself.
We'll ask you, you made your point. Leave it there, let the chairman proceed.
You proceed. Don't allow him to chair this meeting.
I am chairing this meeting.
You are intimidated by this man.
I'm not intimidated. So let this exchange not between me and you. We can actually ask you to leave.
I can actually leave.
It's okay.
I can actually leave.
It's okay.
You can't live by borrowed values on the musical.
You should not be this meeting. You should not be this meeting.
I will write to the speaker.
You write to the.
We will write to the speaker.
Produce evidence that are on our facilities. You are the one who should not be in this ministry. Your company is stealing from Shah.
We will write to the speaker. You should not be in the health committee because of conflict of interest.
Honorable Kibagendi out.
You cannot be in this committee.
Escort the Honorable Kibagendi out.
Yes. And
You are living on borrowed values.
Order, Chair.
Now, Honorable
You have no
Cynthia,
quorum.
let us proceed.
Honorable Chair, you know, the shouting match has been perpetrated by Honorable Kibagendi and the CS. It is utterly unfair for you to send Honorable Kibagendi out and have the CS stay here. Because they were the two of them. It was a shouting match between two people. It is unfair for you to send one member and leave the other party on shouting. You cannot do that, Honorable Chair. It is unfair.
Let's take the next step on that one.
I fear no one.
Let's take the next step.
Nonsense you're bringing to this country.
Honorable
Munaibia watu
Kibagendi,
hapa.
that's fine.
You should not be in this
Wewe unaibia watu.
Waziri,
Chair.
proceed
You cannot
and
be in a
read
meeting.
your answers, and now do not interact directly with any other member.
Who are you? You think you can even...
Chairman, we will write to the speaker. This gentleman should not be in this committee
I will be...
because of conflict of interest.
I have...
Point of order.
Point of order. Let's
Point
say
of
this.
order, Honorable
Let me
Chair.
continue.
Point of order, Honorable Chair.
Let me take this. Waziri, it is not in your place on how this meeting is conducted.
Thank you, Chair.
Now, go and read what you have allowed you to read. Do not make any comments or any direction of any nature.
Thank you, Chair. We will tell the people of
Proceed.
Kenya what is right.
Proceed.
But Chair, I agree with you.
Now, fellow Kenyans, I want us to understand something here. Because, you know, there are some people who don't understand what really happened, what was going on. Before this thing reached where it reached, what was happening. This is what happened. Today, the committee was probing allegation of mismanagement and fraud within the newly formed Social Health Authority, SHA. And MPs had invited Duale to explain the defense ministry's linked to certain contract and alleged closure of health facilities across the country. But things did turn on well when Duale accused some members of parliament, including Anthony Kibagendi, of conflict of interest and blackmail, whereby he was claiming that certain hospitals under scrutiny were connected to sitting MPs. That accusation is what really brought a lot of tensions. Now, let us talk about that for a very little moment, kwa muda kimchache tu, because Kibagendi was telling Duale that you cannot intimidate this committee. We are not your children for you to dictate how we run our businesses. You see? And then Duale also was like, you cannot intimidate me either. I will name those involved and I will close every facility breaking the law. There are some little things that I want us to look at here. You see that statement that was made by Kibagendi, that you can't intimidate us and you can't dictate how we run our businesses. Now, let us not lie to ourselves. Of course, all of us must accept and must adhere to this fact that these members of parliament, they have got their businesses. Watu wana biashara zao zenye huo they run their businesses, and they literally know that these businesses that they run, some of them are illegal and some of them are legal. But now the CS of health accusing the members of parliament of running businesses that are related to the health is something that I'm failing to understand how it's happening, because he's the person that is in a position to tell us what is going on. But now, you know, the problem that we have with these Duale and these CSs that are closer to William Ruto is that wako na ile pride. They have the pride, they have the arrogance that they cannot be told anything. And wanataka kile ambacho wamekisema ndicho kifanywe. You know, it is not the first time that we are hearing this happening. Like, it is not the first time that Aden Duale now, is like, you know, it is not the first time that Aden Duale is feeling like he's the head, is the superhero.
You have crossed. I'm not out of order. We will not have hospital. I have no hospital. We are anywhere. Everybody knows. I will charge you the strategy you used to try and hide. You need to answer a question. Charge me. Charge me. You cannot be intimidating members here. We are not your children. Who are you?
Let me take this.
No, we will not allow you. Just because you are the president, we will not allow. You are the extortion. You are the thief. You are stealing from chair. I'm not excluding from anyone. You and your friends are stealing from chair.
We have closed your office.
Where? I don't own a hospital.
And if possible, we will charge you in a court of law.
You can charge me. You can charge me. I don't own a hospital. You are the people stealing from chair. You and your friends. You are saying we are extorting just because we are asking you questions.
We'll ask Honorable
between two people.
I
It is
don't own
unfair
any
for you to
hospital.
set
That's
one
what he
member
uses
and
to
leave
try
the
and
other party
intimidate.
for example.
Duale.
You cannot do that.
Mimi hauwezi
It is
nitisha.
unfair.
Duale mimi hauwezi nitisha. Me I fear no one.
Let's take the next
This
step.
nonsense you're bringing to this country has to stop.
Honorable,
Munaibia watu hapa.
that's right.
You should not be this.
Wewe unaibia watu.
Waziri,
Have a chair.
proceed
You cannot
and
be there in a
read
meeting in
your
parliament.
answers. And
You are
now
harassing
do not
your chairman, you are
interact
harassing
directly with
members.
any other member.
Who are you? You think you can intimidate
Chairman,
us?
we
We don't fear you.
will write to the speaker. This gentleman should not be in this committee
I will be in this
because
committee.
of conflict of interest.
I have
Point of order.
Let-
Point of order, honorable
let me
chair.
continue.
Point of order, honorable chair.
Let me take this.
And I'm the last person to be intimidated.
It is not in your place on how this meeting is conducted.
Thank you, chair.
Now, go and read the what you have allowed you to read. Do not make any comments on any direction of any nature.
Thank you, Chair. We will tell the people of
Proceed.
Kenya what is right.
Proceed.
But Chair, I agree with you. But
Proceed.
where your committee member is conflicted,
Proceed.
the standing
That is-
order
this is
must be
not-
approved.
The moment Kibagendi was threatening to be thrown out of the committee, Dr. Nyikal intervened, and this is what Dr. Nyikal said, that Cabinet Secretary, with respect, this meeting is chaired by the committee. It's not in your place to determine how it is run. Dr. Nyikal is also a member of parliament of Kisumu. And is also among the people who have been accusing this member of parliament, this CS Aden Duale, of fraud, of mishandling and mismanagement of funds that are supposed to help Kenyans. How comes the government is not seeing this? That is the question. How comes nobody is not even talking about this? But now the irony is this. A cabinet secretary, an appointee, attempting to expel an elected member of parliament from a parliamentary forum meant to hold him accountable. How? So Aden Duale ameenda kwa committee that is supposed to hold him accountable. The committee that is supposed to ask him questions for him to answer. But now instead of the committee asking him a question, I see now where the irony is coming from. This is now the irony. Now the same Aden Duale is threatening to throw Anthony Kibagendi out from the committee. Hey. Yeah? I don't know. Yani it's like anamwambia kwamba you can go out. Unaweza ukaenda. But now I want us to look at the public reaction. Within hours, footages of the exchange went viral, and of course, there's this issue of hashtag Kibagendi versus Duale. The clash, the trend of it has really trended on Shah, whereby some viewers saying that Duale was simply defending himself from unfair accusations, but to many others, his tone, threat, and dismissal of parliamentary authority reflected a deeper issue, the arrogance of power. And that is now where I want us to talk. That is what I want us to look at. Aden Duale's arrogance of power. Aden Duale, the person, the power, personality, and pattern. Aden Duale, I've told you that Aden Duale, it is not the first time that we are seeing Aden Duale talking or maybe thinking that he's the boss of the house. We saw it when he was the majority leader, in parliament. We saw it when he was the CS of defense, when he was the CS of environment, and now is the CS of health. It is something that is repeating itself. And it's not. It has previously. He has previously threatened vocal citizen. You remember when he was threatening a member of the fifth state, when he was telling him that when enda ukajenge, nendeni mkajenge hospitali zenu, if you want mwende mkajenge hospitali zenu, kishajenga hospitali, you'll come and then we tell you what to do. You'll come and then you handle these things yourself. So Aden Duale is one of the guys that is so much proud. But truth of the matter is, the truth will remain that Aden Duale and Kibagendi clash is raising timeless questions about leadership and humility. Should we say, I don't know how you're going to take it, but I want to ask you this question. Should we say that both these guys are not humble? Okay, we can't say that Kibagendi is not humble because inafika point ingine hii kitu kikufikisha kwa core, you feel like no, I have to defend this. I can't let it slide. You see, there is that like I can't let this slide. Can you really defend your office without dismissing the dignity of others? That is the question. Assume you are in an office, you have an office. Are you in a position to defend your office without dismissing the dignity of others? Aden Duale cannot do that. And most importantly, when power becomes personal, does it still serve the people? Because according to Aden Duale, his power has really become personal. And that is why, and that is where now he's drawing the line and he can't serve the people.
Waziri Duale, tengeneza maneno ya SHA. Wachana maneno ya Kiambu. Number 2, unasema gavana wetu waachane na siasa ya hospitali. Abia hata wabunge waachane na siasa ya hospitali za Kiambu.
You cannot wake up today and start talking about the issues of Kiambu.
Because kuna jinsi ambavyo hiyo power imemuingia ndani to an extent that he can't serve the people. He can't serve the interests of the people. The Kenyan political culture often rewards loudness over logic, and that is all of us must agree that what Kenyan politics rewards, it normally rewards louder voices over logic, aggression over accountability. But moments like these of Aden Duale together with Kibagendi reminds us that even the loudest voice can be challenged. Sometimes democracy, though messy, depends on the courage to say you cannot intimidate us. That statement of you cannot intimidate us, it really means a lot. It means that in as much as maybe you think that you have the power, in as much as you think that you have a voice, in as much as you think that you can rule, you can tell us whatever you want to tell us for us to think or to do, it is not in your position to intimidate this committee. But I want us to, before I give you a chance in the comment section, I want to ask this question. Of course, in the end, this was more than a shouting match between Kibagendi and Aden Duale. It was more than a shouting. It was not like a shouting competition. It was more than that. It was a mirror that is reflecting how Kenyans' power elite sometimes forget that their authority is temporary. And Aden Duale may not own Kenya, but his action reminds us why no one ever should. If you found this, if you really think that there is more than meets the eye, and Aden Duale has really crossed the board, because Aden Duale has really crossed the line, and we can't really. Nobody can. I don't know whether you can defend Aden Duale based on what has been happening. The Somali issues and all that. A lot of things. Are you really in a position to defend Aden Duale? If you are, tell me why you are defending Aden Duale in the comment section. And if you cannot, then tell me what really needs to happen. I would like you to tell me what you think, but please don't forget to subscribe, because by subscribing, you're going to make this video go viral. But the main thing I want us to focus here on is the issue of the arrogance, the intimidacy. You can't intimidate. Why is it that Aden Duale normally think that he owns this country, he owns this Kenya? Is it because he feels like maybe he's sitting now next to the president? Or maybe because now he feels like there is nothing that can happen to him? Tell me that in the comment section, and I'll tell me if it is possible. I have been your host, Boniface. Bing.